Good day everyone. I'll be showing you how to find the intersection of two straight lines. As we know, the equation of a straight line is y equal mx plus c, where m represents the gradient and c represents the y-intercept. So here we are given the equation of two straight lines, and we should find the intersection for the two lines. So I'll call this one line 1, and I'll call this one line 2. To find the intersection of these lines, we can go ahead and equate these two equations. But as we can see, the coefficient of y in equation 1 is 2. We want it to be 1. So what we'll do is we will divide both sides of the equation by 2. So I'll have 2y divided by 2 equal 4x plus 8 divided by 2. So y would be equal to 2x plus 4. So now we have y to be 2x plus 4. We'll just separate this. So y will be equal to 2x plus 4. So I'll just separate this and just write back the equation for line 2 here. Now we can go ahead and solve what we'll do now. We can go ahead, as we can see now, the coefficient for y in both equations is equal to 1. So we can go ahead and equate these, because it will mean that this will be equal to this. So we'll just go ahead and write it as 2x plus 4 equal 3x plus 6. So 2x minus 3x equal 6 minus 4. 2x minus 3x will be equal to negative x, and 6 minus 4 will be equal to negative 2. So x will be equal to negative 2. So we got negative 2 to be the x value of the intersection. So we'll just substitute 2 for x in any one of these equations, and I will use equation 2. So y will be equal to 3 times negative 2 plus 6. So y will be equal to negative 6 plus 6. So y will be equal to 0. So the intersection of these two lines would be negative 2, 0. You may be asked to use matrix to find the intersection of two lines. I will just find the intersection of these same two lines using matrix. So to find the intersection of two lines, you will need to make this a simultaneous equation. So what I will do is make the c value the subject of both these equations. So for equation 1, I will have 2y minus 4x equal 8. And for equation 2, I'll have y minus 3x equal 6. For coordinates or in a matrix, we need to use the x value first. So I'll just write it as negative 4x plus 2y equal 8. Negative 3x plus y equal 6. So we'll just go ahead now and put the coefficients of the variables in a 2 by 2 matrix, and we'll call that 2 by 2 matrix A. So A would be equal to negative 4, 2, negative 3, 1. And we'll have a solution matrix that will be, we'll call that B, and it will be 8, 6. So to find xy, we'll need to multiply the inverse of A by B. So to find the inverse of A now, we'll need the determinant. So because we'll be multiplying the determinant, the inverse of the determinant by the adjoint of the matrix. So to find the determinant now, we would need leading diagonal minus non-leading diagonal. So what we'll have now is negative 4 times 1 minus 2 times negative 3. So that would be negative 4 minus negative 6. That would be negative 4 plus 6. That would be equal to 2. So the determinant here would be equal to 2. The inverse of the determinant would be half. So we will multiply this by the adjoint when we'll interchange the leading diagonal. So we'll have 1, negative 4 here, positive 3 here, negative 2 here. And we'll have the solution matrix. That will be 8, 6. Equal x, y. So we'll keep the scale factor of 2 here and multiply these matrix. So we'll have 1 times 8 plus negative 2 times 6, and that will be row 1, column 1. So row 2, column 1 now will be 3 times 8 plus negative 4 times 6 equal xy. So we'll keep the scale factor and we will just have this 8 plus 8 minus 12, and we'll have 24 minus 24. Equal x, y. So we'll keep the scale factor here again, and we will just evaluate these. So 8 minus 12 will be negative 4, and 24 minus 24 will be 0. Half of 4 Half of negative 4 would be negative 2. Sorry. And half of 0 would of course be 0. So negative 2, 0 would be the intersection. So this is how we'll find the intersection of two straight lines using matrix. You can go ahead and pause the video and try to find the intersection of these two lines. As you can see, the coefficient of both the y values for both equations are already 1. So we can just readily equate these. So what we'll have now, we'll have 4x we'll have 4x. Let's do it over here. So we'll have 4x plus 8 equal 3x plus 8. So before I go any further, we can see that the y-intercept of both lines would be 8. So the intersection of the two lines should be 0, 8. So if you got 0, 8, then your answer would have been correct. So we'll have 4x minus 3x equal 8 minus 8. And then 4x minus 3x will be just x. And we'll have x equals 0. So we got the x value of the intersection to be 0 there. So we'll just substitute 0 for x in any one of these equations. So I will just use equation 1 this time. So we'll have y equal 4x plus 8. So y would be equal to 4 times 0 plus 8. So y will be equal to 0 plus 8. Y equal 8. So we got the intersection to be 0, 8 indeed. You might be asked to find the intersection of two lines just given the coordinates of the lines. For instance, 6, 3 and 3, 6. This is coordinates of a line and we'll call it line 1. And we'll have then we'll have like 2, 4 and 4, 8. And we'll call that line 2. What we can do now, we can use the coordinates to find the equation of a line. First, we are going to use the coordinates to find the gradient of the line. So I'll find the gradient of line 1. So the gradient of line 1 would be equal to, so the gradient of any line would be equal to change in y divided by change in x. So I'll have 6 minus 3 divided by 3 minus 6, and I will have 3 divided by negative 3, so that will be equal to negative 1. So we don't have negative 1 here now. I can use any one of these coordinates along with the gradient to find the c value. So I'll use the first one here, and it will be now 3 would be the y value here, so I'll have 3. Oh, I need a little marker. I'll have 3 here equal negative 1 times 6 plus c. So 3 times negative 6, 3 equal negative 6 plus c. So 3 plus 6 would be equal to c. So 9 would be equal to c. So we can go ahead and write line 1 over here. And the equation would be y equal negative x plus 9. So I'll go ahead now and try to find the equation for line 2. So we'll use these coordinates again to find the gradient. So I'll have 8 minus 4 divided by 4 minus 2, and that will be equal to 4 divided by 2, and 4 divided by 2 will be equal to 2. So what we'll do now is we will find the equation of this line we'll use any one of these coordinates to find c. So c would be 4 will be equal to 2 times 2 plus c. So 4 equal 4 plus c. 4 minus 4 equal c. So 0 will be equal to c there. So for line 2, we'll have y equal 2x plus 0, or just y equal 2x. So for line 1, I'll have y equal negative x plus 9. And for line 2, I'll have y equal 2x plus 0, or y equal 2x. So that is it for this video. You can subscribe to this channel for more math help, and you can comment in the comment section for what you will want to be discussed in the next video.